Long story short, what caused the beef was the fact that tension was coming up because Ray John always had a tendency to tell these tall tales, these big stories, these big wild stories, but he did it all the time to the point that people didn't want to hang out. People didn't want to hang out with him no more just because of that. Just off the strength of the fact that he was always one-upping your stories. If you said something, he had something better. So people was like, man, yo, that cat, I can't hang with that cat because he's always like that. So Steve pulled his card and Steve was like, yo, I feel like you be lying about some of the stories you tell. That isn't what caused the beef. So that is a beef, a problem. The problem, you lying in your stories.
Okay.
What they thought was going to solve it was the fight. Because they fought. And there was a bloody fight.
Ew.
Did it solve the beef? No. So then that's when you get to squashing the beef. To properly squash the beef ain't necessarily the fight. That's just the climax of the beef. Am I good to go into the squashing beef? Or do we need to make a different video for the squash?
I'll go for squashing.
Alright, because I'm done with the beef.
You're done with the beef.
I'm done with the beef.
Everyone knows. Hey viewers, he's done with the beef. He's about to start with squashing beef.
Alright, going into squashing the beef now.
Yes.
Whew. So the squash the beef ain't the climax. But the climax needs to happen to squash the beef.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like for instance, like you seen like when we would went to the store and we saw the girl that was like, hey, what's up?
Oh, yeah.
She was there. I went to high school with that chick. Ain't that weird?
Really?
Yeah. That chick knows the people I'm telling you about, that chick that saw us at the gas station, she knows all them same people that I'm telling you about.
Did you know about the fight?
I think she heard about it because Roderick was a popular kid in school. So anything that happened in front of Roderick's house, it happened in front of Roderick's house. Anything that happened in front of Roderick's house, everybody knew about it. Because Roderick, he came from LA and stuff like that, and everybody loved Roderick, man. He was like he was a sports dude. He played sports and stuff. He was real popular. So
he was like a jock.
Yeah, he was like a jock. He was a jock. Yeah, we was that group that was
The
like
popular
the jocks,
kids, the cool kids.
No. The jocks and the thugs rolled up into one. We weren't like these little Disney movies where the jocks was the cool kids. There was no jocks was the cool kids. You had the jocks and the jocks. All right, you had the street kids. The jocks and the street kids was the same people. The jocks and the street kids. The jocks was the street kids. That was us.
Oh, okay.
And then some of them was street kids and not jocks, and some of them was jocks and not street kids. But we all hung out. We was.
Daddy, I got owies.
Yeah, you look weird. Yo, no, back. But we was all part of the same clique, so it didn't matter. We was cut from the same cloth. That's another story. But we was cut from the same cloth. The jocks and the street kids was the same motherfuckers. Yes, I cussed. Whatever.
You're in trouble.
Whatever.
I don't care.
It gives the video the emotional value. This is real stories. Now, squash and beef. So they fought. The fight didn't solve the problem. The problem never got solved because they never seen each other again, as far as I know. You know what I'm saying?
Again?
Yeah.
That's
they never
deep.
seen each other again. After that, they never seen each other again. But after that,
move
was
or
like,
something?
no, Ray John was in and out of jail. He can never stay out of jail. Every time he got out of jail, he went right back to jail. The street kids. You know, we don't need a street light. Like y'all think we be playing this shit? We was living that street life. But
Okay.
Ray John was like in and out of jail all the time. Matter of fact, he used to live with us. It was me and your mom and Matthew, and Ray John had got out of jail, and I let him stay with us for I didn't let him stay with us, but he spent the night for like a couple weeks. Well, was it a couple weeks? It probably wasn't a couple weeks. It was probably like you want to drink?
Yes.
But we let Ray John stay with us. That was the weekend it happened. When he got out of jail, and I seen him, I was in the mall, and I was like, yo, hey, what's up, man? I seen him in the sneaker store. And he was looking at some Timberland boots. And I was like, yo, what's up, man? Boom, boom, boom. You look good, man. Damn, I ain't seen you in a long time. And then he was like, yo, you still live up there with your moms? Nah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I got the baby and all that. You was born. I was like, yeah.
I was born?
Yeah. You was a baby, though. I was like, yeah, I got the baby and all that. You know what I'm saying? I stay with old girl. And then just, meeting them and seeing them and stuff like that, he came by the house. I was like, cool. Hey, what's up? And then, your mom, hey, man, yeah, this is my man Ray John. We grew up together and shit like that. So he chilled. But this is the same weekend that they had a beef and they got in that fight. But that's a beef.
Wait, so how old were they?
Huh?
How old were they?
We was young. We was like 19, 20. We was like 19, 20 years old.
I thought you meant, when you start talking about the fighting, I thought you meant, still in school.
Yeah, that was like...
High school.
Oh, okay, no, yeah. We were probably, we were in the process of getting out. No, maybe that was... We were, seniors in high school, but we still all hung out, though.
Then how did you not live with your parents anymore? You need to be 18 to move
Oh, okay.
out.
No, this was after high school then. No, I graduated high school early because I was smart. I was one of the smart kids. Yeah, I graduated. Yeah, I graduated high school early. And that's when I went and lived with your mom. I was still all my friends were still in high school when I was doing grown up stuff. They were still in school.
How did you how did you get out early?
I listened to my mom's.
Skipping grades? What happened?
No, I just listened to my mom's. I listened to my mom's and I always did my homework. I did my homework and I did my chores. And then I went ripping and running. My mom was always, that was her rule. If you keep the house clean and you keep good grades, you can do whatever you want. Bet. And that's why I'm getting on y'all. And I'm like, man, if y'all only knew the secret to life, you will be able to do whatever you want to do. That's what I mean by that. I did it myself. I knew that was the secret. I was like, all right, cool. All I got to do is have good grades and keep the house clean, and I can do whatever I want. Bam. That's a deal, ain't it?
I guess so.
You guess so? That's a good ass deal. You can do whatever you want. What parent questions their kid that does everything perfectly? They'll be like, damn, the house is always clean, and they got good grades. That parent never has to police up their kid. Say, hey, what you doing after school? What you doing after school? Do. My mom never had to do that. So yes, I was running with the street thugs and all that shit. And she didn't know it because I was smart enough to do all my homework and make sure I had good grades and I had a job.
I can't get a job yet. My bad.
That's how you got here, though. I was too smart. And I started sneaking around with your mom. And that's how you got here. Is I was too smart.
Now it feels like you're just saying I'm a mistake or something.
No.
That's harsh.
I'm not saying that. Because I love you. I love all this time we're spending with each other. God wants me to have you. You are like a present to me. He was like, man, hey, you had this.
So why am I so unspecial? Brie was born on Mother's Day, and Matthew was born on Thanksgiving, and here I am, the middle of nowhere, July.
No. We are all in places that we don't want to be at right now. You know what I'm saying? But we all need each other. We all need each other right now. You feel me? We're like the Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You got the legs and the arms and the head.
Okay.
And the body.
Okay,
Like
I understand. Just.
All right. So squash beef. To properly squash a beef, you gotta put the macho, testosterone, manly. You gotta, hey, get out the fridge. Like that. You gotta put that to the side and be like, look.
We're friends. Let's not beef anymore.
Not like that. You gotta really come deep and be like, listen. It doesn't mean go back on your word. It just means that you have to be like, yo, this is real. This is what sparked that. You know, this is what made me do that. You gotta take ownership of your shit. You know?
Okay.
I imagine if they were to squash it properly after the fight. Remember, you can't squash a beef unless the fight happens. Because if it goes over smoothly and y'all do it, it wasn't really a beef. There's only really a beef when it comes to boom, 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 fisticuffs, when y'all fight. Then it's beef. It's a beef when y'all fight. But, so they fight, and he would have been like, yeah, I know, hey, sometimes I do get out of control of my stories, and I do be lying. But Ray John was not finna say he be lying about his stories. And that's why it had to be a fight. But if there was to squash it, that's how it would go. Be like, yeah, my fault, man. I ain't even get aggressive about the stories I be telling. And Steve be like, all right, man, my bad. Hey, you know, maybe you did really go through the shit. Maybe you really did go through that. My bad for thinking you was lying. But all of your stories is just, you know, over the top. So I thought I was, you know, hey. And then it would have been like, all right, it's all good. But it never came to that. Never came to that. They probably still hate each other to this day.
Speaking of, they haven't seen each other since the day. I doubt they even remember each other.
No, they remember each other. Anyone that was there that night remembers that happened.
So you were seriously there?
I was right there. It was us four hanging out, and it was one of the nights. Me and your moms was beefing. Me and your moms was beefing, which is why I was out of the house in the first place. And they scuffled, man. I ain't gonna say no more details because I ain't trying to dime my man out like that. And I'm gonna be like, man, how you got me looking like a sucker on YouTube? You know what I'm saying?
You don't suck on YouTube. People love you. But here's the thing.
I'm saying,
this video may not go as viral because this one got really emotional really quick.
That's fine.
Like, really emotional.
Okay, cool.
Dang. I'm just going to put a little warning in it, too. Just like, warning, this is emotional.
All right, cool.
Okay.
That's squash beef.
Is that it?
That is how you squash beef. You squash beef. Okay, let me seal it. Don't stop the video.
I'm not gonna.
Let me do
Fine.
the sign, seal, deliver. Oh yeah. No, you can't really name the songs like that. But anyway, you squash beef by being mature and not being so tough and tear down those walls, man. People have walls up these days that destroy relationships, man. Take down the pride for once, for just be like, listen, yeah, I got a problem. This is what my problem is. And blah, 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 blah. Either you can take it or leave it, and we can agree with each other or disagree with each other and choose to exist with each other or exist without each other. But we need to make an honest decision and do it now. Now. Not a month from now, 2 years from now. Now. That's how you get prolonged beef. And that's what makes beefs worse.
Okay. So is that it?
That's it.
Okay, say bye to the viewers.
Deuce.